All right, welcome
Which
back, everyone. Episode two of Frank Zappa and where Doris gets her oats. Yeah, so here's episode two of Zappa, and well, I'm doing this with my friend Alfonso, who has so graciously been willing to talk about Zappa. Because since he knows a little more than I do, but I do have the record, so I can look at the back and cheat a little bit. So this is Frank Zappa, and this is a little later. This is like 1986. This
oh
is
you
Night School, The Beltway Bandits, While You Were Art To, Jazz from Hell, G Spot Tornado, Damp Ankles, Saint, I don't know, Saint somebody, and Massagio Galore. Um, some of the musicians he has on this one is Steve Vai, Ray White, Tommy Mars, Bobby Martin, Ed Mann, Scott Thune, Chad Wackerman.
Jack Wackerman. Yeah, that's a drummer, right? You gotta be.
Yes, he's a whacker.
Yeah,
That's right. So I kind of remember listening to Jazz from Hell and liking that.
yeah, Jazz from Hell. That's a good one. I
Um,
think I think they played that with the Ensemble Modern in Germany, and that
mm,
that I'm not sure though.
okay. Um, and this is, you know, on Barking Pumpkin, I believe. I guess I could look real quick. Yep.
Hmm.
So there's that one. This one's called Zapped. Now, this wasn't really a
Oh,
Zappa record. This
oh,
is a promotional record that was put out that had some, you know, Alice Cooper, some Captain Beefheart,
Zapped, huh?
and I think there must be some Frank on here at some place. I mean, Wildman Fisher, some Wildman Fishers on here, and the
So
Mothers,
that's probably a collector's item.
and some Hot Rats on here. So yeah, um, it's a composite of a bunch of stuff. But yeah, it's a kind of a fun one. Kind of, you know, gives you a little taste of everything. Um, at that point.
Hmm.
Lord Buckley, I don't know how he relates, but you know, that's probably the way they tied it in there, right? Zap, lots of different
Hmm.
things, odd things that they had on the
It's all
label.
a bunch of different tracks. They're not playing with each other though, right?
Right? No, no, these are
Hmm.
all tracks off other records. So
Hmm.
here's one: Zappa in New York. Uh, this says
Oh
titties and
wow.
beers. I promise not to come in your mouth. Big leg Irma, sofa.
Lofa.
Max needs women. Manx needs women. Black Page 2. Honey, don't you want a man like me? Illinois, Illinois Anima Bandit
Oh,
and
who hasn't sang that song?
Purple Lagoon. Yeah,
Uh,
Purple Lagoon is all of side four. So I don't know. It sounds like a long tune, but you know, this is a live set. Um,
oh yeah. So they don't got Ruth Underwood on there?
1976. Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna make me look and dig. Lou Marini, Lou Marini, right? Big Lou Marini from
uh,
Blues Brothers. Um, I think Mike Brecker, Tom
Michael.
Malone,
You mean like Michael
Lindsey
Brecker? Is
Malone, right? I'm sorry.
that Michael Brecker?
Well, it says Mike Brecker, but yeah, I believe that is Michael Brecker, tenor sax, flute,
Okay, well,
and you know these other guys. Randy Brecker's on there too, so
so
yeah,
that's a clue. Yeah.
trumpet, big clue there. David Samuels, Don Pardo, sophisticated narration. You know, this makes me want to listen to this right now. And Ruth
Yeah.
Underwood on percussion synthesizer.
Okay. Okay.
You know, Terry Bozzio,
Oh,
uh,
Terry Bozzio.
Bozzio, okay,
That's how I
and
always thought of it.
okay on drums,
Yeah.
and Ray White. So actually, a
Oh,
lot of musicians, but a lot of musicians out of the jazz realm, right? And this is kind
yeah.
of something that comes up a lot with Zappa. He would pull from the jazz world, and the jazz world could appreciate what Frank was doing.
Well, it
And
was pretty jazzy. I mean, and then you get the hardcore rock screaming guitar aspect, that.
Yeah. But a lot of his compositions, I think, were just hard. So you needed musicians that could play
Yeah,
really
and
complicated things.
you listen to that music and you try to imagine how it's written out.
I
I
don't do
mean,
that, but that's interesting that
yeah,
you do.
yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah, some of those
yeah.
things I don't know if I want to see what they look like.
Oh, the time signature changes are just like mind-boggling.
Right, right. No, I feel like I feel you're right on that. Um, so that's Zappa in New York, and well, here's a classic one.
Oh
The
yeah,
one he did with his daughter, Moon Unit, which I think was just going by Moon at that point. But
yeah.
Valley Girl, um, and this is just a two song single. This is from Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a
To
Witch
save a
Drowning.
drowning.
Witch,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that one.
Um, but
Yeah.
You Are What You is on here in Valley Girl. But
Okay. Oh,
that's fun.
all right.
Drink
I think we're going to
and
be running. We're running
yeah,
out of
yeah. I see
time
we're running out of
here.
time. We'll make our last one here. 200
200
Motels
motels.
movie that he did. I think he had the
Uh,
monkeys in it and had a bunch of other people in it. And he had George Duke. He had Ruth Underwood on here. He's Mark Woolman. Um,
yeah. Actually, I saw I saw it. Have you seen it?
I have seen it, and
It's not that great, but it's
no, it's
interesting.
not. It's not that great. And he's got some big. I think maybe even Ringo Starr walks in on at some point,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's it's a late '60s kind of a thing where they're
Yeah.
let's do something really groovy, guys. Let's bring all
Mhm.
these people in, and we're gonna make a movie, and we really don't have a concept, and we don't really know how to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes! But they did. They made it. And with that, champ out.